Cane Smoke. What's up, everybody? How we doing, guys? All right, man. I just want to come over here and you know what I'm saying. First and foremost, I want to shout out All About the U83 for my shout out and him dropping my video in the link in the description. Man, that's just crazy, man. I've been watching you for 4 or 5 years, and man, I just always liked your videos. I respected your point of view and your energy towards Miami, and you didn't take no for, you know what I'm saying, for a loss. Man, I respect you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when we played like crap and won, you still spoke your opinion. You weren't a yes man or agreed to nothing like that. Same thing with Zoe, man, and that's why I'm one of those guys too. We're realists and not biased. So thank you All About the U83. You the shiznit for that, man. That really made my freaking week right there, bro. Straight up. But hey, it's cool, man. It's all love. Thanks for the people to come check me out over in his channel, man. That's good support. You know, yeah. All right, so let's get right into it. I want to talk about receivers, Charleston Rambo, talk a little bit about Tyrique Stevenson. Okay, so with Charleston Rambo, I want to jump right into it. I was watching his highlights and stuff and getting into like his stuff. And I have a good friend who's an Oklahoma fan, and he pretty much said, you know, he came in with a lot of hype. He dropped a couple balls early, and he kind of got pushed to the side, really is all it was. So once I heard drop balls, my stomach dropped. Just like that Mark Pope drop right there in the inside the 10-yard line, the Oklahoma State game when Perry hit him with a dime. It's how my stomach dropped. We don't need no more receivers with drop passes. So just a heads up, keep an eye out on that. You know what I'm saying? If he drops a couple passes, that's because he struggled with it. Hopefully he works on his hands and his catches. And hopefully that wasn't due to why he got pushed aside really and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to compete with guys who are like CeeDee Lamb. I'm just saying, guys. You know what I'm saying? But Oklahoma's always known for good wide receivers too, you know. So y'all just keep an eye out of that. Let's just hope for the best. Be prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I want to bring to attention is, like, you know, Mark Pope and D. Wiggins had like 6 drop passes apiece in that Oklahoma State game, and Brevin Jordan had 1. Okay. And Brevin Jordan made an apology on Twitter to us fans and said he won't let it happen again. And then he was hyping us up about Alabama. Y'all can go back and check that. That's why I thought he was coming back. But he actually he got a hold of so-and-so from the NFL, got a hold of him, and just he found out how much his draft stock is worth. And he took that NFL route. I've been telling people all along, Miami's a 3-year school. What I mean by that is players only come for 3 years. That's proven, man. These guys been doing it for the last freaking 10 years, just using our logo just because they went to school at Miami. We're developing these guys like we used to. We're not. You know? We don't have Butch Davis and Greg Schiano, Butch Davis crew with Greg Schiano and you know, we had Mario Cristobal when we had Butch Davis too. I want to say maybe, if not, it was right after that. Oh, yeah, we have Mario Cristobal on our coaching staff. As an O-line coach and stuff like that. But we're recruiting guys, putting them in the NFL, doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Brevin Jordan made an apology to us fans on Twitter after he dropped 1 ball. Mark Pope and D. Wiggins dropped 6 apiece, and they try to troll us. That's where I have a problem with it. And I'm not knocking them and telling them, nah, do better. Do better. I don't make a lot of money, man. So when I go watch y'all play, I save up. I hype myself up. It's a great time. It's high energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how else to put this. But when most of the time when people are in the wrong, they flip out and then they make you feel bad for something they did. You know what I'm saying? Mark Pope, D. Wiggins, y'all dropped those balls, man, and y'all had to got to man up to it one way or the other. And then you ain't going to owe us an apology, but just show us you can play better. That's all I wanted. You know what I'm saying? But if Brevin Jordan going to apologize, why y'all going to troll and stuff like that? That's why I had a problem with it and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind them hitting the transfer portal and stuff like that. Mark Pope was rated higher than Devontae Smith coming out of high school. We were looking at Devontae Smith. We overlooked Devontae Smith. We could have had a freaking Heisman player here. But he wouldn't have been a Heisman winner because you know why? We can't develop Heisman winners. We can't develop Heisman players. Someone got to tell me the last time we won a Heisman. I'll give you a hint. It was a quarterback in the 80s. But yeah, man, I'm just talking facts. So Charleston Rambo, thank you for coming to the U. I'm excited about you. I wasn't excited about what my buddy said, but keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? Us Miami fan bases are tough. We are, but there's some of us that just want best for this program. So don't take it any kind of offense, any kind of way. There's some yes man and yes ma'am fans, you know, and then those are the biased ones, and those are the ones that Manny Diaz tries to please. And most people, most fans are on that rope, you know. So if he can please most fans, but us realists and us boosters who you know, who do the most for the program and the school and want to do better for the University of Miami program. That's who I like to speak for. That's who I want to speak for. Us boosters, us real ones. And yeah, so as I was saying, man, come to the U. You know what I'm saying? Just give it your all. Give it your all. Because when I'm in them stands, I give it my all as a fan. And I'm just being honest. I lose my voice. I spend all the money in my pocket to get there and get home. You know what I'm saying? And I do it for the U. And if you wear that U, I do it for you. That's it. There's no bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Just don't wash off. You know what I'm saying? Just don't wash off. Okay, I got to get it colored in too. But, you know, I bleed this, man. That's why I can say I put blood, sweat, and tears. I bled this ink. I sweat at these games and I cried on wins and losses. I'm passionate. And right now I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. The fact that they're letting this program being run the way they're being ran, and when Joaquin Gonzalez has to speak out about it, that's what I'm talking about. I speak for is for people like Joaquin. Because Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in this shit, man. He even said, even Ed Reed could be there. It ain't gonna matter if Manny don't listen. Stubbornness. Al Golden ain't want to fire Mark D'Onofrio. He got fired. Mark Richt didn't want to get rid of offensive plays, and he didn't want to fire his son, and he got fired. And Manny Diaz don't want to get rid of Blake Baker, which, listen, man, it's not Blake's fault, man. Like I said, it goes back to I'm paying that man $1 million. Manny's paying that man $1 million. So when it's time, he's going to throw him under the bus and do what he's got to do to protect Manny. That's $1 million asset right there. No real changes were made besides going and getting a T-Rob. We were forced to get Jeff Simpson, like I said. Jeff Simpson. Because Stroud retired. If he wouldn't have retired, he would have stayed there. Blake Baker ain't going nowhere. He's still our DC, but he ain't calling plays no more. It don't make sense, man. For a first time being a head coach, and it's your third year, you know, you need help, man. I'll tell you like this. In 14 seasons with Alabama, and I'm not comparing us to this, but if we want to be great, take notes. Okay? If we want to be great, take notes. In 14 seasons, 13 of his assistants have been hired by FBS schools. Let that fucking shit sink in. That's fucking dominance and greatness right there. An offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. Nick Saban hires these guys and says, this is the way I want things. You're going to run offense, you're going to run defense, and those guys get a new head coaching job every time in 14 seasons. That's crazy. That's a mind-blowing fact. There's no way Miami compete with that ever. You know who Manny Diaz got the show for under his coaching staff? Blake Baker, Jonathan Packey, and Ephraim Banda. A couple other dudes. That's about it. Banda just got a defensive coordinator job at Utah State. We'll see how that goes. But I'm telling you right now, our linebackers are not getting coached. We looking like a 3-4 defense again, and the linebackers, God, man. Okay? Joaquin said Ed Reed can be there, and it ain't gonna matter if Manny Diaz don't listen. You understand what I'm saying? All Manny Diaz did this year was he made that rope a little bit longer to hang himself. We set up for failure. I'm so happy we got Jess Simpson. Jess Simpson is a great coach, and he came from the NFL. He left us to go to the NFL and then came back. Shout out to you, Jess Simpson. Welcome back to the U, my brother. And Tyreek Stevenson, welcome to the U. I'm excited about you. I like you to Corey Couch and Al Blades. I think if we move Al Blades to slot receiver, slot corner, that'll be real nice right there. We got Tyreek and Corey and Al Blades. Oh my gosh, man. And T-Rob, if you're hearing this in any kind of way, man, hey, T-Rob, just develop these players for us, man. That's all I ask. I give him my all as a fan for this university, and all I ask is you do the same as a coach. This Chuck Diesel, man, it's another episode of Cane Smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm signing out. I want greatness for this University of Miami. Let's go get that 7th championship. You know what I'm saying? Because we already got that 6th. I already told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Ohio State. Fuck Florida State. Fuck the Gators. Fuck FSU. Fuck FIU. Fuck them all. It's all about this U. Squad Father signing out. Holla at your boy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this video, man. Let's go, man.